Welcome to day 290 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we are continuing our foray into communication growth. We're going to talk about different personality assessment type tools. Myers-Briggs, disc analysis, heck, even Tony Robbins has his own version of the test online that you can take for free and figure out what type of personality you have. Not just personality, but communication style, how you respond under stress. The extended disc is terrific for looking more deeply into your individual personality types. But there's dozens and dozens of these assessments and tools. They're like personal audits available online, many of them for free. If you want coaching after that, you can buy someone's coaching. But just taking it, reading it, and understanding it is an extremely powerful personal development tool that you can use for the most part free. I remember when my dad, he worked at Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing, 3M, in Minneapolis, St. Paul, and St. Paul, actually Woodbury, the central headquarters, and he worked there his entire career. And that meant that when different management and leadership tools came down the pipe, he would be exposed to them, use them, and then he'd bring them home and he would teach them to us, my sisters and I, us girls, and my mom. I call this all us girls. And we got the opportunity to do one of the very first Myers-Briggs exposures in a corporate environment. And we took the test, and back then I was an ENFP, and in almost any other assessment or tool, I come out in whatever is the synonymous classification as an ENFP in Myers-Briggs, in the disc analysis and all the different personality things. And now this type of tool and assessment has been expanded to just about anything you can imagine in terms of different development programs and things. I bet there's hundreds, if not thousands, of coaches and consultants and personal development people that actually use these tools and provide them to the people that they coach or mentor in order to help them understand themselves better, and in order for them as a coach or consultant or mentor to understand that person better. I know that my personality type clashes with some of the other personality types, and so when I'm interacting with somebody that's very different than I am, I have to be aware of my communication style and my behavior and tailor that to the person so that they're not just turned off and annoyed by me in the first place. Actually, that's how the world works, though. We sort out the people that are for us and the people that are not for us, and those that are for us will be attracted to us. Those that are not for us hopefully will not be attracted to us and what it is that we do in our individual lives, our personal lives, as well as our professional lives. So I can't remember whose story we've got in Guide 2, but we've got someone's story in Guide 2 today about using these assessments and tools. I've lost track of how many times I have done one of these tests, as well as I've got a whole file folder about this thick in my file cabinet of the different assessments that I've done. But like I said, my core personality is the same. My core experiences are the same. And unless I see a glaring problem, I don't choose to actually do anything about that. I just choose to accept myself as I am and build on my strengths and either supplement or take in account the things that I'm not good at, that I don't like to do, and I get help with those things. It's taken me decades to learn how to ask for help, but I'm getting much better at it. Why? Because it doesn't match my personality type, right, to ask for help. So today what we're going to do is we are going to go online and we're going to find, if we've never done one before, we're going to take one of these assessments. I like Tony Robbins' assessment. It's free on his website. You just have to Google it. I could hunt up a link. I've got a link, I'm sure, in one of my past discussions on this topic. I can find it. It's probably in one of my giant Word documents. I'm sure I've saved it. But I recommend that one or disc analysis. You can just Google personality assessments or personality types or communication styles, communication types, maybe communication types, because when we do styles, all we get is passive, passive-aggressive, aggressive, and assertive for styles. But we want to know more in depth what drives us and our personality for personal development purposes. Any questions about this? Please hit me up and ask. If you're having a hard time finding an assessment you want to take, ask me and I will get you the direct link to one of them that I like. We've used these in our personal life. I've used them in my personal life. Like I said, I was probably in high school, maybe even junior high when my dad first brought home Myers-Briggs. So that's how long I've been doing them. If you know how old I am, you know that's decades and decades. And we use them whenever someone joins in all of the companies that I own. Whenever somebody joins one of our companies, we don't do it as a filtering or hiring tool. We use it after we've selected them so that we can bring them into our organization in a way that feels right and best for them in terms of onboarding and long-term talent development, etc. All right, ask if you have questions. Otherwise, check out Guide 2. And if you still have questions, just ask me, and I'd be glad to help you out and steer you in the right direction. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll be with you tomorrow.